snail. And guess who's over here?
Hello, happy 4th.
Happy 4th. It's the 4th of July. And we're doing, that looks like a little chipmunk.
It is. Too cute.
Couldn't get it because he was going too fast. But we're over here in Boulder, Colorado today.
Imagine that.
Right, and yeah, we never get over here. But we're going down to the Pearl Street Mall, which I tend to do the same videos over and over again, but oh well, who cares? But we're going down there, and then we're going to go over to the Farmers Market. And since it's the 4th of July, I'm going to just see where the day takes us. So
join us.
Join us and come along for the ride with us. Okay, there's Lucille's. They got the fine food. Got some people here today.
There was like 3 or 4
They're open. And here's a wall mural I haven't seen. Boulder upcoming event. Oh, Don Was is playing there. He had a group called Was Not Was back, I think, in the 70s. And here's one of the street musicians. So there's a lot happening here today. We're going to come back to the Pearl Street Mall, but we're going to go down to the Farmers Market.
Yeah, it's been on our wall.
And there's the tea rack. Oh, look at the design. That's very cool. Okay, so now we're at the Farmers Market. Matcha.
Because it's still going to be
Because it's 4th of July. And not only that, it's the 250th anniversary. There's going to probably be a lot of people out here today. But the farmers market's usually pretty crowded anyway. There's Morton's Organic Orchards.
Oh my god. Oh no, you're totally
yeah, I'm sorry. No, it's trash.
So let's take a walk down. Oh, sourdough and pretzels. Nice. Oh, we'll figure out. Got kettle corn. Food. That's right up my alley. Food is medicine. Oh, look at, wow, look at the zucchinis. Got potatoes. So, and cheese, Swedish gluten-free bread, Wagyu beef. Yeah, there's, you know, when you hear there's a lot going on, oh, this is new. The Wild Woods. That must be, this is probably a kid's playground.
Oh, it's for eating. Look at that.
Oh, it's for eating, okay.
Well,
Okay, so this is Welcome to the Wild Woods Nature Discovery Area. And lots of places to sit and eat here. Okay, and oh, look at this, turnips, and it looks like garlic. Bjorn's. This is Bjorn's Colorado honey. El Dorado is some of the best tasting water. Hi. Got coffee. Here's, oh, look at these. Wow, look at these yellow zucchinis.
Beautiful.
Makes me want to go home and get green, yellow, and whatever zucchinis and start cooking. Nice flowers. Porcelino. Elephant Leaf Farms. They're out of Hotchkiss, Colorado. I don't know, I might go back on the way. When you came through here, did you bought a couple things? Did you just use your card?
Yeah.
Okay. Shops. They got bison. Now I do plant-based eating. Keely largely does plant-based eating, but I'm keeping my options open.
Check out these tomatoes under this tent. They're so beautiful, especially right here on the corner. They're like the heirlooms. They're so pretty.
Let's go.
Aren't those gorgeous?
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at that, they got San Marzanos. Oh, grown by, so it's San Marzano type, but it's grown by Rocky Mountain Fresh. So I don't know if it's the San Marzanos that you see in the stores are grown in San Marzano, Italy. There's some yellow, yeah, these are a lot of heirlooms. Let's go over here.
Oh, you don't get the bigger one. Let's just do the pork then.
Wait, those are just... So this is the first time I've been over here this year for the farmers market. There we go, south to north, and they're just getting started. Because they are, what are they open to? The end of October?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This one, the Boulder Farmers Market, Wednesdays, May to October, Saturdays, April to November. So there you go. There's the marquee. Okay, here's Look at this kale. Oh, that looks nice. How would you like to have that growing in your backyard? I'll tell you a secret, actually Keeley does. This is the Dushanbe Tea House, the Boulder Dushanbe Tea House. Now there's some history. There's about 5 or 6 old Soviet republics, which Tajikistan is one of them. And I think either one of the towns or the capital, I'm not sure where the capital of Tajikistan is, but it's north of Afghanistan, and Dushanbe is one of the cities in there. So that's where the name Dushanbe comes across. It's not China or any place like that, but it's one of the Central Asian republics that are now autonomous republics. So this has been here for years. Dushanbe Tea House. I've never eaten here. At some point, we will. More likely we will. But look at the roses. Let's see. So the Boulder Dushanbe Tea House was a gift from the people of Dushanbe, then a city in the Soviet Union. And you probably read the rest of it there. There's a lot of people in there right now, so I'm not going to try to go in. And I know I've photographed out here before, but I love the roses, and the wildflowers are just gorgeous here. And yes, if you see bees around here, don't go killing them, because they're pollinators. And there's almost looks like, well, I don't know if that was a bumblebee or not. Okay, we got the orange tent, the tacos, all the different foods. And we got someone here wearing their American flag t-shirt, just like I am. Sounds like some blues. There's Keeley. Okay, now we're going back to the north end. Brazilian cheese bread. A lot of different, there's bakers and kettle corn. Ooh, well, I'm kind of zeroing in on the sourdough pretzels. So we're sitting here near a bunch of park benches over there, and right next to a fountain. But we're not sitting on a park bench, not like the song Aqualung, where it starts off sitting on a park bench. Keely was just saying Adam the Woo always liked fountains. And she was wondering if I wanted to go over there and sit in it and cool off, but I'm not really that hot.
It does look awfully inviting though.
Yeah. Yeah, where's all the kids? Okay, now it's going down just like Old Faithful. Okay, so Keely and I, we're back from the, there she is. We're back from the farmers market. We're back up here at the Pearl Street Mall. I guess all the tulips are gone and now they got the summer flowers.
Geraniums, gorgeous.
Yeah. What is that? That looks almost like an ornamental cabbage. Okay, so here's the Boulder Symphony 4th of July celebration concert, 7 p.m. tonight. So here's something that CU is celebrating. This year is 150 years of Colorado University. So that'll be a big deal. They got banners all over the place. There's a couple banners over there, and I was just mentioning to Keely that probably the next time I or we come down here that, oh, there's the hot dog guy, more flowers, but the next time we're down here is probably it'll be for the, oh, I felt a raindrop.
Yep.
Let's go do this.
That's a beautiful planter. I don't know if you could see the lights or not. They're all red, white. They're like those strip lights that I think you can program with your cell phone. Okay, here's something at a Left Hand Brewing Company, The Garden, 1245 Boston Avenue. The garden grass. Now that's not, you know, about medicinal pot or recreational. That's a inaugural bluegrass festival, and those are the acts. Probably a lot of local acts. Okay, this is the west end of the Pearl Street Mall, and here's a nice piece of granite. I think that the pink is the feldspar. I'm not sure what the rest of it is. I had to remember what that was. But I'm sure this rock is probably well over 1 billion years old. I always wonder if they buried the whole thing or if they cut it in half and buried the rest of it somewhere else. So if you come here and you're looking for information, here's all the information you need. You got the hiking guide, the Eldo shuttle, the tea house, the Pearl Street Mall, Travel Boulder, the official visitor's guide, and there's the map. And there's a historic photograph. The undertaking Oh, that must be the local Boulder undertaker of like over 100 years ago. There's the Boulder Bison. There's Pedro's Tacos and Tequila Bar. That used to be, I forget what that used to be. It's been a couple restaurants since I've been here. So this is the new front for the Boulder Theater. Let me just see if I can get a better angle here. But next January, late January, this is going to be the main venue for the Sundance, the new, well, I don't want to say the new Sundance Festival, but the Sundance Festival is moving here from Park City, Utah, coming to Boulder. And this will be the main venue. I like the way everything echoes off all the buildings.
It's a good show.
Oh yeah. got, if you look on the bottom,
Yeah.
you can see the flag.
Uh-huh.
You can see a lot more of the low fireworks if you're up on the golf course. But since we're not, but we get a,
Pretty good show though anyway.
oh yeah, it was a great show. Not quite like New York or Boston, or I didn't see the Washington show, but they were, CNN was touting how good it was going to be. But hey, it's a local, well, at least we made it here. We're going to try, Keely and I were going to try to get up to NCAR, but they had the road up there closed.
Yeah,
So-
there was a cop car there. They don't want anybody going up there.
Yeah.
But the same with Flagstaff. They had that blocked off too. They don't want
Right.
anybody going up there.
So this actually worked out good because I knew where to park. So I think that's it for tonight. I don't see anything else going up. So we need to get going back to the car. I'll probably do outro tomorrow. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Hope everybody had a great and safe 4th and a happy 250th anniversary of the United States, of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and our liberty and freedom. And we need to stay
Protect it.
fervent and protect it. Well, hi, this is Bruce, the Last Nail, and today, let's see, it's about 12 o'clock, around 12 o'clock, July 5th. So I'm wearing my Semiquincentennial, that's what it's called, the 250th anniversary official t-shirt, or at least the Costco version. And I just wanted to give some of my final reflections on yesterday, which was July 4th, for the Semiquincentennial, 250th year since the signing of our Constitution. Keely and I started off in Boulder. We walked through the Pearl Street Mall and then down to the Farmers Market, and then we ended yesterday at Coal Creek Golf Course for the fireworks. So that's what you just saw, was a fireworks show. So now I'm trying to impart maybe a little bit of wisdom or just some reflections. So I'll start off 50 years ago. 50 years ago was the bicentennial. That was July 4th, 1976. And I just want to say, I don't want to get too deep into politics or anything like that, but, you know, Gerald Ford, who was the sitting president of the United States, was running against what was to be, you know, the Democratic nominee, Jimmy Carter. And it was a hotly contested election. They were political opponents, and Jimmy Carter had won the race in November. So now we find 50 years later, well, going back to that race, they seem to remember that they were political opponents, not political enemies. And later in life, they became very good friends. Now, in the 1992 race, that was against G.W. Bush, sitting president, and Bill Clinton. They later, that was a hotly contested race, they later became friends. So I'm trying to illustrate that in this country, were founded on three principles: the principle of consensus, collaboration, and compromise. And that when we have disagreements, we are opponents, we're not enemies. And we seem to have lost that sense of civility. And I hope, and I won't be around here by the time we come to the tricentennial in 2076. I'm pretty sure that this nation, this is a great nation, will be around then. That civility does return to the nation of the United States of America. Okay, so with that said, I'm here at the Steinbach Pavilion. I was here a couple weeks ago for the Petty Nicks experience. This is going to be my sign-off for the Semiquincentennial celebration of the United States this whole weekend. So thank you very much for coming along for the ride with Keely and I, or with us, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.